the plastic packaging problem.
Plastic waste.
Plastic trash.
The world's most used polymer is polyethylene, or more commonly known as polythene. The Oxford Dictionary defines polythene as a tough, light, flexible synthetic resin made by polymerizing ethylene, chiefly used for plastic bags, food containers, and other packaging. Most human beings cannot go one day without coming in contact with it. It's all around us. Plastic is the perfect product. It's lightweight, durable, often see-through, and cheap to produce. However, polythene also has devastating effects on the environment. In Australia only, 50 million polythene garbage bags end up as litter in just 1 year. In 1933, a team of chemists worked on polymers when an experiment went wrong. It took place at the Imperial Chemical Industries chemical plant in Norwich, England. The result of the mishap was a white, waxy residue, not the intended result, which turned out to be polythene. A young chemist was working at the chemical plant that night. His name was George Fetcham, and he was the first to encounter the strange substance. Reginald Gibson and Eric Fawcett were the main scientists that attributed to the miracle that we now know as polythene. At the time, other types of plastic were being developed. During World War II, polythene was instrumental in insulating radars. Since the chemical plant was in the UK, it was used exclusively by the Allied forces. It was helpful in defeating the Axis power. The invention was a great new product. It was better than just paper because it was stronger, metal because it was see-through, and glass because it was more durable. It is now almost a worldwide used product. It is now very cheap to produce, about 1 penny for the standard grocery bag. This can be useful to businesses who need plastic. It can also be see-through, which is essential to consumers. It is durable, which is very useful for day-to-day life. All of these qualities make polythene a triumph. Polythene has tragic effects on the fragile environment. Some of it has gotten into the habitats of animals. Either the polymer was found in their bodies because they ate it, or it was affecting the body or the body's growth. Polythene only starts to decompose after about 100 years. Once it starts to decompose, it breaks down into tinier and tinier pieces, and during this process, it releases toxic chemicals into the environment. These toxins can affect the atmosphere and the ozone layer, which have dramatic effects on the environment. Polythene is a very cheap product, and it has many benefits to the economy. It is easy to produce, which makes it cheap for businesses. It is also cheaper because it is lightweight, which makes shipping cheaper. It seems to be much better than the alternatives, which are glass and metal. It is durable and doesn't shatter like glass does, and it is see-through, unlike metal. Plastic is just about the perfect product, except for its remnants. 8% of the world's oil makes plastic. Only 9% of plastic is recycled. That means a whopping 91% of plastic is ending up in the oceans or the landfill. Every minute, 1 garbage truckload of plastic gets dumped into our oceans. This is affecting our marine life. When a plastic bag ends up in the oceans, lots of sea turtles think that they are food, jellyfish, and therefore they eat it. This is causing many deaths of sea turtles. 6-pack rings are a set of connected plastic rings used in multi-packs of beverages, usually packs made of aluminum or steel. These plastic rings usually end up in the oceans. They are choking our marine life and our birds. Polythene is useful and convenient, but about 26 million tons of plastic end up in the ocean yearly. Polythene not only affects one person, but the entire world. Polythene is destroying our world, but since it's the world's most used polymer, it would be near impossible to get rid of it from our daily lives. Kevin Bacon once said that we are being choked to death by the amount of plastic that we throw away. It is killing our oceans. It is entering our bodies in the fish we eat. This quote is relevant because it explains the consequences of humans making such a great product. Special thanks to Kate Melgis. She is a member of the Greenpeace team, and she helped me get the information I needed to do my project. Thank you, Kate Melgis.